And go.
So we all just filled out this column B right now after you guys watched the Real Housewives clip. Let me ask you, as a group, were there any generalizations about women in this video? And if so, what were they? Anyone want to raise their hand? Ivan and then Trevor.
They tend to be more sensitive about things. It's interesting how you're even raising your voice.
I just feel like they really overreact in like little things, I guess.
Okay, like what?
Like about what goes on in their life, or that one thing that one person says, and that just makes them angry for no apparent reason.
Okay.
Why is it that the cameraman always follows them everywhere?
To get
Even in
everything.
the bathroom too.
They also
No privacy whatsoever.
Oh, Trevor, thanks for raising your hand. What did you just say?
that they might take offensively.
They might take it offensively to women. Anyone else want to share? Okay. Were there any generalizations about men in this video? And if so, what were they?
They seem very calm and like they don't really get as angry, I guess.
Okay. I noticed the calm as well.
They tend to try to fix the situation instead of sitting around crying and moaning.
Okay. All right. Anyone else? Other observations? Okay. Thanks for responding, you guys. All right. Well, we're going to move on to now using that same paper that you just wrote generalization definition on. You're going to write the definition of this word. It's called stereotype. You guys ever heard of that word?
Yep.
All right. So stereotype, and no, we're not talking about the stereo that you listen to. Okay. We're talking about this one. It's called a stereotype in the social context is a widespread belief about a group of people all right, often negative, all right. So again, a widespread belief about a group of people, if it's often negative, all right, that influences how members of that group are perceived and treated. Okay. So again, a stereotype is a widespread belief about a group of people, often negative, that influences how members of that group are perceived and treated. Okay? So how we look at them, right? Perception, how we see them. Okay, so go ahead and take a moment to write that down. Okay. When you're done, just put your pencil down so I know you're ready to move on. All right, so it looks like most of you guys have finished. Awesome. Question, do you think reality TV might lead to stereotypes about girls and boys, women and men? So let me repeat that again. Do you think reality TV might lead to stereotypes about girls and boys, women and men? So think about it. just want to encourage you to think about this, is to recognize that when people see these same kinds of behaviors depicted again and again on reality TV, it may encourage you to make assumptions of entire groups of people. So for example, people might think of women as naturally more inclined to drama than men, or reality TV might reinforce the stereotype that it's unmanly for guys to talk about their emotions, right? So I'll ask that question again. Do you think reality TV might lead to stereotypes about girls and boys, women and men? You think very much?
I think they do stereotype, because they stereotype women to be like more sensitive and like more emotional about things, while men tend to be not really sensitive and just cold.
Hmm. Interesting. Anyone else?
Not really,
I'm sorry?
not really the best looking guys though.
Not very.
Because
It's interesting how you say look, right? Perception. As we were
like
talking
a
about.
funeral, like a bunch of girls crying stuff, and just like one guy's like, damn.
Interesting. Interesting point. Okay. Well, so what I'd like you guys to do, I'm inviting you to share connections that you've made between the boxes on your handouts. Okay? So, recognize that the middle schoolers in the video made generalizations about girls, boys, and drama similar to the stereotypes encouraged by reality TV. So for example, I want you to analyze, so really take a look, take a step back and then look at the entire picture, okay? On the reactions to the Real Housewives clips, with your reaction to Jesse's comment, right? That I feel like girls aren't taken seriously online, okay? And then I also want you to take a step back and look at the way men were portrayed in the Real Housewives clips with Robbie's comment. I feel like boys sometimes get dragged into drama by girls, okay? So I want you to think about that, analyze, again, take a step back and really look at the situation and reflect on those connections that you've made when you fill these out. Are there any similarities, right? What are the connections? So go ahead and take a moment just to look at that, okay? And then I'm gonna ask you one final question. Or a couple, I'm gonna actually ask you a couple more questions. So reflect on the extent to which drama can actually hurt people's feelings and damage friendships, right? If we view drama on TV and online and say as silly or even girly, does it make it seem less serious? Why or why not? So again, I'm going to repeat that. So reflect on the extent to which drama can actually hurt people's feelings and damage friendships. If we view drama on TV and online as silly or even girly, does it make it seem less serious? Why or why not? And is that a problem? What do you guys think? Well, let me ask you this. Have your impressions of online drama changed since the beginning of this lesson? Right? Why or why not? Why don't you guys take a moment to discuss this question with your group? So I'm going to put it here. This is the last question I'm going to ask you during class. But right here. I want you as a group to ask this question. Have your impressions of online drama changed since the beginning of this lesson? Why or why not? So I want you to take a moment to discuss this with your group. Has it changed?
This off.